the memes and trends of 2025. This year has been something, bro. I was going to say this year was a banger. I don't know about a banger, but it was most definitely something, bro. This year, we got a hodgepodge of absolutely insane things that I didn't think were going to go together, bro. We had the Labubu like takeover of literally everything, bro. Starting off the year with the aura farming fiasco that took over the entirety of the internet. Going into summer, we had the chicken jockey meltdowns of every local theater. And now we are currently dealing with the 6-7. I don't even know what word to say it, bro. I'm sorry, dog. 6-7 has currently overthrown the Haktua girl in terms of memes and trends that have gone on for too long, bro. But I swear, dog, if Mason the 6-7 kid ends up getting a podcast called 6 Maybe 7, I am going to lose my mind. Okay, going through all these memes and trends, it really got me thinking, how would I rank the trends of this year, bro? Where am I going to place the all of this happened before the release of GTA 6 memes? The Labubus, the Minecraft chicken jockey fiasco, Rapture Talk, and, of course, the Hazbin Hotel fandom. We have a lot that we're going to be talking about in this video. I just really want to get into it. I'm going to be yapping quite a bit. I already feel my soul being ripped from my body like a Dementor is right over there. And his name is Mason, the 6-7 kid, okay? Okay, if you enjoy this video, please consider like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 300,000 subscribers before the end of the year. 500,000 before the release of GTA 6 is the goal. And if we do not hit it, we will get 500,000 before the release of GTA 6. I'm just confident in that if it ever comes out. And with all that out of the way, let's get into the video. Let's go. Aura farming. Aura farming was something that ended off the year of 2024, and then going into 2025, we kind of had the residue of aura farming, bro. You had Piccolo from Dragon Ball just look absolutely dripped out to the T. We had some other characters being like, all that just to aura farm. Leon Kennedy was getting clowned quite a bit for doing unnecessary backflips at literally every pop. Brother, he did a cartwheel to jump out of the way of a chainsaw. If I have to explain to you why that is one of the dumbest things and most extra things I've ever seen, I don't know what to tell you, bro. But aura farming low-key kind of funny because it kind of epitomizes a theory that I've had for a very long time, dog, okay? If you want a movie, a series, anything to do well now in like the attention economy, you have to aura farm, bro, okay? Aura farming might be one of the most important things that you do now, because if you have something that you want to get popular and there is not just like an instance that can be turned into an edit, and then that can be shared around, and then that does all of the... Brother, like, no. I actually want you to think about this. Name the last time that you watched a series out of word of mouth. No. That doesn't happen anymore, bro. Every single time somebody picks up a new series, they're picking it up because somebody made an edit of it on TikTok or YouTube Shorts. That is the whole reason why they're watching it, bro. Arcane, Invincible, Vox Machina, Castlevania. Brother, think of all of the most popular series that are popular today. I guarantee you there is an aura farming sequence in it. JJK is aura farming the anime, bro. Aura farming as a trend that I think is always going to be around, but it kind of hit its climax around like January running out of December, and it was kind of entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I remember there was like this fear that like aura, like all these edits were gonna go away. No, it never went away, bro. It just changed with the location, bro. Aura farming, I'm not gonna lie to you, kind of good. I actually think it's really good. I like the fact that like I'm no longer seeing these big corporations do like mid advertising, and instead it's like somebody that's actually passed. You know what? I'm actually gonna put aura farming in goated. I think, brother, all the aura videos that I have made on here, it gave me a job, bro. I'm putting it in goated, no question. The chicken jockey, I don't even know what to call it. Just call it chicken jockey, bro. I'm sorry. The amount of y'all that took every possible chance to be like just a public nuisance. So you go into a movie theater, and here's the thing, man. I'm not shaming anybody for going to a movie theater. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not even shaming you for watching a movie for children as an adult. I watched this movie, dog. Okay, I'm not shaming you for any of that. What I am gonna shame you for, dog, is you went in to a children's movie with a ton of other people and their children, okay? And you bought a full popcorn, okay? And you didn't eat a single bit of it. And you waited for Jack Black to say chicken jockey so you can yeet this popcorn and literally crop dust all of the families in front of you with pop. Brother, the level of dedication that you have to get to be that level of a nuisance, like, number one, bro, Have you ever been in a movie theater that's full of children? Oh my gosh, bro, the air becomes sticky. It's like they emanate like an annoying like viscous liquid that just coats the entire air like, ugh, 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 get me out of here. That's what it feels like, bro. Okay, I'm low-key happy that they aren't going to movie theaters anymore, bro. Lock them up, okay? Children are meant to be seen, not heard, okay? That's how these movie theaters getting me feeling, dog. Y'all have somehow become more annoying, though. Who, brother, what type of maidenless behavior is this? You stroll up to a movie theater to get a full popcorn that tastes like cardboard, and you yeet it across the theater because you want to end it. I'm so glad this ended, bro. But I got all of your numbers, okay? Every single one of you guys that did this trend, I got your number. You ain't never gonna walk away from this, bro. And there will be vengeance enacted in Minecraft, of course. I'm gonna put it and end it right now. Labubus! Brother, I ain't gonna lie, man, okay? It doesn't even surprise me, bro. Y'all forgot Furbies. Furbies used to be like the actual, like, currency that it was equal to its weight in gold. So I was low-key waiting for another one of these, bro. Like, I watched the basic white girl mob basically crucify a chick because they said one too many negative things about Taylor Swift. Brother, you ever try to go into a Starbucks when they start giving out those red cups? Oh my goodness, dog. Okay, you just see this wave of blonde. It's literally like up and down. And the reason why I'm saying that is you go into the Starbucks, there's a literal crowd of women that are like, oh my goodness, I just wanted to mix it up with some highlights. All of you have highlights. All of you look the same. Brother, spray tan companies literally have to be like, every single time winter comes around. And it's like, oh my goodness, you can tell it's spray on tan. Yes! Yes, Becky! We all know! Every last one of us knows! Okay? Y'all all have the same haircut. All of you guys have the... Like, it's absurd. It's like a hive mind. Okay, and there is nothing that proves this more than, like, the 1 to 2 items a year that become the target of the basic white girl hive mind. And this year, it was Labubus and Stanley Cups. Y'all actually went absurd for these to the point that it was like, brother, I feel like... Let me tell you something, bro. If, like, Ted Bundy back in the... Like, what was here today, bro, he would put up some numbers. Oh, like, bro, you wouldn't have to stroll up in, brother, you wouldn't have to stroll up in like a slug bug to get anything, bro. You just throw a Labubu and put a Stanley Cup right next to it. They just coming. Put I'm writing on the side of a van, free Labubus and Stanley Cups. And if that doesn't work, add Starbucks to it. Get like one of them big JBL speakers, start playing the new Taylor Swift, like, music now. I don't even know. Bro, I'm sorry. Labubus, the truth is, man, it's always kind of funny because the very next they like pretend it never happened too. That's always the funniest part. They always pretend like, oh, I was never really into Labubus. You spent $4,000 to $5,000 on Labubus. What are we doing, Stacy? Oh, I'm just a girl. Hee hee. They always say that too. I'm sorry, I'm putting this in kind of funny. I gotta put it right there. All that happened before GTA 6. You know what this meme is, bro. Literally, like, a crazy world event can occur, and then somebody will be like, I can't believe that happened before GTA 6. Brother, but I'm not even gonna lie to you. We got Hollow Knight Silksong before GTA 6, dude. Like that is actually kind of absurd if you think about it, man. Wait, burp? Little burp. Okay, here's the truth, man. I feel like Rockstar low-key... But I've never seen a more confident company than Rockstar right now. We do all of their advertising for them. The meme of this game never coming out does that advertising. And all they really have to do is... Brother, I'm going to be real here. I feel like it was a missed opportunity that Rockstar, like, released trailers at all. I truly do believe that Rockstar, if they never released a trailer for GTA 6... it wouldn't affect them at all. They could release GTA 6 on a random Tuesday, okay? You could release GTA 6 where the only way that you can get the game is if you travel to like some random town in Oklahoma and you have to get the physical disc and it would sell millions of copies. That is how big this game is, bro. But the truth is, it's kind of just an annoying coping mechanism that we're like, I can't believe that happened before GTA 6. Don't remind me it's going to happen. Brother, I actually, you know what? I want to use a personal story here. anyone who's been around the channel long enough, the original goal is I wanted 10,000 subscribers before the release of GTA 6. And then it was 25,000 subscribers. And then it was 50,000. And then it was 100,000. And then it was 200,000. And then it was 250,000. And now it's 500,000 subscribers before GTA 6 is the new goal. Brother, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody put in the comment section, Ethan, you need to stop setting goals before GTA 6. You're low-key jinxing it, dude. And you know what? 500,000 before the release of GTA 6, bro. Hit the subscribe button. Amazing plug! I am putting GTA 6, all of these memes, I'm gonna put it in annoying. But low-key, I am benefiting off of it, so it's not that annoying. Clanker! Brother, I ain't gonna lie, man. Do you know what one of the cringiest things I've ever seen? Okay, I was scrolling through the sort form of content place, okay? And there was a dude that came on here and was like, I'm getting kind of uncomfortable of people using the term clanker in a derogatory way. Like, it just kind of feels kind of, I don't know, like, I feel like there's a lot of anger behind it. Yo, we got a sympathizer! Bro, Republic got to round him up. Brother, I'm sorry. We can't, bro. We can't have any clanker sympathizers over here. I get it, man. ChatGPT, low-key kind of dope. I'm not going to lie. It's like super Google. But like at the same time, bro, the reason why people came up with the term clanker is because we don't want to be replaced by literal robots. That's really, brother, I thought it was the most wholesome thing of all time. That humanity, despite our differences in belief, in everything, we came together to unite because we see more kinship with each other than we do the mechanical threat, okay? And you're gonna be over here, I just don't like how angry it sounds. Join them or be with us! That's really what I gotta say to you, my brother, okay? I'm sorry. Choose a side, but stay there when the things start happening, okay? Ain't no middle ground over here, my man. Oh, you sure about that? Brother, you either stand with the robots or you stand with us. Pick your side, man. Separatist or the Republic. Don't think about that for too long. I'm sorry, bro. I love this. I made a whole video on it. Goated. Absolutely goated. I think it's incredibly wholesome. Coworker music. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Some of y'all have ruined music forever. Do you know what this feels like? Coworker music feels like the new version of like everybody liked Nickelback, and then all of a sudden nobody liked Nickelback. I'll say here right now, do I think Nickelback was amazing? No. You guys pretending like Nickelback was never good is very weird. Okay, the new gen doesn't get this one, bro, but like us, I'm like middle Gen Z. What am I talking about? Middle Gen Z understands that Nickelback was low-key kind of goated back when we were children. But y'all have ruined like NF. Like nobody can listen to NF anymore. Nefix, nobody can listen to that. You have actually taken music that was kind of good. I'm gonna say kind of good. And you have labeled it coworker music. Nobody can listen to it. And the truth is, man, there is some music that's just bad, and it is kind of like, brother, I used to work with this guy. He used to call me Bud all the time. He's the dude, I just can't stand him. He's the reason why if you call me Bud in public, I'm going to suplex you, and I'm going to remind you why I got extra pockets, okay? That's all I got to say. But, brother, coworker music, it is kind of true, man. This man nearly, like, rammed me multiple times with his Toyota Corolla, and every single time, bro, he was playing NF. And low-key, there is some truth to it. My only problem that I kind of have about it is y'all are, like, this is actually kind of smart. I've seen Kendrick fans put Drake fans, like Drake music, in the coworker music, like slip it in, and nobody questions it. This is, like, very good. Like, isn't this kind of crazy, bro? Like, we can have stuff that Drake allegedly did that's even worse, but do you know what's worse than anything Drake could have done? Being cringe. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm going to put it in kind of funny. There's times it can get annoying only because there's some music y'all put in there that's not that bad. But I get it. I get it. Dead internet theory. So the dead internet theory basically kind of hit like an all-time high now because somehow some of y'all are just figuring out that a large portion of like the traffic here is bots. How are you guys just now figuring it out, bro? Like understand this, man. A lot of your guys' like favorite YouTubers are low-key just bots. And I mean that in a way where it's not even, like subtle. Like, I'll say this right now, bro. It's gonna be a minute before I get fully taken over by like, the AIs. Purely because most of them ain't saying half of the stuff that I say. I don't think that they could mimic my speech impediment. I really don't think they could. Don't test them, though. However, this applies to also comment sections. And I'm gonna be real here, dog. Some of y'all leave comments that, like, I don't know whether y'all had a stroke or y'all are a bot. It's somewhere in between. But I think you guys had a stroke because brother, I don't think a bot would mess up so much on punctuation. That's all I got to say here. But how do you have... I'm sorry. It's true. I don't like that it's true, but some of y'all are annoying me with how much you bring it up. It's like, dead internet theory is a real thing. No. All of the real effers, okay, all stick together. Like, there's always going to be a market for somebody that they know is real. And I have this theory that the moment you start seeing an influx of, like, bot creators, you are going to turn people that are authentic and provably authentic into a hot commodity because they are now going to be, like, the beacons of trust even more. You will unironically turn, like, real, like, people here into, like, the most valuable thing on the internet. So, all I'm really saying here, dead internet theory, it's good that people are becoming more aware of it. But it does kind of get annoying here and there. I'm going to put it in good. Italian Brainrot. Ballerina cappuccina. Tonk, 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 tonk. Cocodrillo mamarillo. I don't really know. Snooze mom. I don't know. I'm sorry, dog. There comes a point where I'm just going through my day and I hear somebody start saying these names and I literally just start like, what the hell was that? That's how I feel, bro. Ballerina cappuccino. And it sticks in your head, bro. I feel like Mason from Black Ops 1. He's over here. The numbers, Mason. What numbers? Ballerina cappuccino. Ah! That's what it feels like, dog. It just like gets me here and that. There's going to be a point, man. I feel like there's somebody's Winter Soldier memory is unironically going to have 1-7. House next door. Cat down the street. Dong, 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 dong. Ah! That's what it feels like, my man. I hate it, dude. It's not funny. It just isn't. It's annoying. Stop it. Leave it. End it. Gone. Brother, here's a real question. Would you rather the 6-7 meme or Italian brain rot? That's a real one that we got to talk, man. Performative males. Brother, I'm going to be real here. Y'all were eating good this year, okay? The white girl mafia low-key gave you guys a lot of stuff to play on, and I low-key kind of commend it. But understand this, bro, okay? Performative males, I call them Johnny Bravos because that's all they're really good for. I inherently just don't respect these individuals at all. There's a difference between being a performative male and, like, low-key being kind of a good guy. And, like, the part where I will always, like judge it is if I talk to you in private and your way of talking about, like, relationships changes immediately. Like, you immediately go, like, actually, bro, I know game. I know what I gotta do. This is how I do it. And I'm over here like, you absolute pathetic individual. You gotta do the equivalent of, like, social begging in order to get absolutely anything. That's completely pathetic, mi amigo. I hate that. I'm sorry. If all of your ideals are based off the opinions of only trying to get with of somebody else, like, I don't even care, bro. Like, this is the point that I gotta make. If everything that you like is determined by other people, you are you're an NPC. There's a difference between, like, some of your friends like this, you like this. No, I mean, like, literally every part of your personality is like a popular aesthetic. You are not a real person, bro. You are an NPC that was created by public opinion. And that bothers me. I really do dislike that. Brother, no, you shouldn't like everything. Oh my goodness, bro. These people annoy me because I know it's working for them because it is a really good business model. I just don't respect it at all to the point where, like, I view them the same way that I view people that are red pill. I put performative males in the same bucket that I put red pill folk because y'all don't have any normal ideas. Your ideas were given to you, not had. I'm sorry, bro. Performative males, annoying, but it is kind of funny to make fun of him really quick, bro. There was a guy that I was like low-key was bothering me for a little bit, and then he would like get Labubus and matcha, and I would just low-key, like, it took me a while, but I low-key just had to whittle this guy down, and to the point where I, like, knew that he wasn't an authentic person, to the point where I would just be like, hey, what's your thoughts on this? And then I would just, like, low-key, like, not like be mean, but I would, like, throw jabs at him here and there purely because it was starting to bother me. Brother, I'm sorry. There comes a point where it's like, no, you got to get the receipts, because what ends up happening is that performative males did a lot of the stuff that they accuse other guys of doing in order to get with the huzz, okay? So you gotta back up receipts because the war. Do you know what the ultimate kryptonite to a performative male is, bro? Accountability, bro. You bring up anything that they did that goes against their current way of thinking. Oh my goodness, bro. They're cooked. They're cooked. They're talking about how like, oh my goodness, Becky, I can't believe he did that. And I'm like, hey, oh, Becky, you know this guy like cheated on his girlfriend like 7 times, right? Why would you say that? I thought we were boys. Brother, we are not friends. Like, that's what you got to do. You got to get that information and use it when you need it best, bro. Annoying, man. Performative male's got to go right there. K-pop demon hunters. Bro, K-pop demon hunters put on an absolute slaying, dog. Dude, K-pop demon hunters went from being an absolute throwaway property on Netflix, bro. Do you have any idea how low in regard you are when you're an animated movie? Not even an animated series. A series that they put all that money. Brother, I swear, dude, Netflix is to the point where they make stuff that they know is going to fail just to write it off. K-pop Demon Hunters was a one-off animated movie that was, again, K-pop Demon Hunters, okay? Netflix had zero faith in this working out. This became the highest grossing movie in the history of Netflix. One of the highest grossing animated films of all time coming from a streaming platform. It had... Brother, if Huntrix or like what was the other one? The Soulja Boys? It was one of those, okay? If they were a real band and they got the numbers that they did off of their like one-time albums from this movie, they would be considered one of the most popular artists like currently on the globe. That's how big this was. Brother, it was so big, I started hearing the entire soundtrack of K-pop Demon Hunters at the local Walmart. That is a level of mainstream that is so insane that you're like, huh? You guys stop playing Morgan Wallen for K-pop Demon Hunters? Absolutely insane, dog. But I'm going to be real here, dog. K-pop Demon Hunters, low-key got some bangers. It's not that bad of a movie. And people treat K-pop Demon Hunters weirdly like Hazbin Hotel. And I'm here to tell you, K-pop Demon Hunters is actually... It's kind of goated. I'm not even going to lie. It's actually pretty good. I'm going to put it in goated. 6-7. And that! Take it from me! I'm done! That's what I feel like! Every single time that I have to film something, I have to stop myself from saying 6-7. Ah! I'm tired, boss. That's what it feels like, bro. Let me tell you, dude. I could not imagine. I was going to a jiu-jitsu class, bro, and like competition classes right after the kids' judo class, bro. And all the instructors had to tell people not to say 6-7 around them. And it wasn't until, like, the backup instructor said, hey, I just want you to do a couple throws, like, do this a couple, like, 6-7 times. And he paused, and he looked over, and I swear these kids were like, what did he say? And then I swear, bro, like an actual hive mind of Brainrot, they all did, all together. I can't. Dude, stop. Normalize making it impossible for them to be next to a screen before the age of, like, 16. Stop it, bro. It's awful. I hate it, dude. It's not... end it. Please, end it. End it. Let that be the new meme. 6, 7, 8, 9. That's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing. I don't care if it makes me a Scrooge. End it, bro. This is brain rot. Rapture Talk. Every single year, bro. Last year it was the eclipse. There was a lot of people that thought the world was going to end on an eclipse. And this time, weirdly enough, they were like, the rapture's going to happen. Yeah, I'm telling you, Becky. It's going to happen. We're going to have a rapture. Don't worry about making your car payment. I just bought a new Ferrari. And, yeah, rapture's going to happen. It doesn't matter. Okay, stop, please. Every single time, bro. 2012 was the big one. It was an eclipse last year. And like nothing even happened. There wasn't even like at least 2012 there was like mass psychosis and enough people were kind of like, hey, maybe it'd be kind of funny if it did. Brother, the eclipse, I guess, all civilizations throughout history, there was some people that thought the world was going to end on an eclipse. But brother, like, just being like, I think this month the rapture's gonna happen. Why? Why do you think that? I don't know, I'm just getting a vibe. And then enough people kind of said, yeah, I'm getting that vibe too. Bro, Stop it. It was kind of funny, though, because it's like, how many times are you going to be like, the world's definitely going to end before you realize the world's not going to end like that? Okay, I'm going to put it in kind of funny, though. Sora AI videos. Bro, these went everywhere, and they're still here, dude. And here's the worst part. You can tell when these were scripted by, like, a funny guy, and he just got the footage, and that's it. Because there are a few of these that do have some fairly well-written humor. That did kind of get a cackle out of me in the same way that, like, a smiling friends would get a laugh out of me. But, oh my goodness, dog. Like, watching these, like, I'm gonna say this, dude. I'm 100% getting scammed when I get older. Like, I'm gonna be a prime target for getting got earlier, bro. And the truth is, man, I get it. That's just the game, man. There's going to be a new technology that I absolutely know nothing about, and Gen Alpha is going to run the show. But, bro, Sora AI videos, here's the suckiest part. Some of them are addicting, and I hate that they are. But I still think it's annoying. Like, bro, I get it. You just like, I will say this, bro. Sora AI videos, hate it. I hate the video generation portion of it. I dislike that. But there is a level to it when I see people go like they absolutely hate all use cases of AI. Like, you didn't literally get a degree because you used ChatGPT. Like, and that's the only part that bothers me. Like, if you did it all by yourself, 100%. But I personally know a large portion of people that are like, I hate all use cases of AI. When I know for a fact you cheated on your exams of using ChatGPT, or you wrote your damn, like, thesis statement with it. Listen to me, Derek. That's hypocritical, and I hate that more. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna put it in annoying. The American Eagle ad. I'm gonna be real here, dog. There are times where, like, I do believe there's... You know what? Let's go. I think the entirety of the American Eagle ad was literally like a psyop so they could do two ads at the same... No. So two gene companies that are owned partly by each other, by the way, could create two rival ads, and that way they could create like a Pepsi versus Coca-Cola type of situation where a ton of people bought American Eagle because they thought Sydney Sweeney was hot, and then everybody else was going to buy the other pair of jeans. Like... I'm sorry, and then, like, everyone on either side is like, you're getting played by the system. No, you're getting played. Both of y'all got played. It's just divide and conquer. That's all the tactic is. They literally work with each other. Like, bro, and part of me is like, well, they obviously meant to make it provocative. And it's like, yeah, I agree with you, but, like, well, why would Sydney Sweeney say that she has good genes? I can think of a couple reasons why Sydney Sweeney has good genes. And I'm starting to get a little bit concerned that you're not seeing what I'm seeing. Or you're purposely not seeing what I'm seeing. Well, is it because of her hair? It's not because of her hair color. It ain't because of the eyes, bro. I'm sorry. Like, what do you think? Like, are the gears turning? Like, you not think that maybe that was part of it? I'm completely with you. I think it was provocative on purpose. I also think they're both working together because it's weird that the sales prices for both of them both went up. And they're both owned by the same parent company, by the way. There's a whole lot that we can get into, but I'm sorry, bro. I'm putting this in. It was just kind of annoying. Okay, like, it kind of was. Like, I'm not even a Sydney Sweeney fan. Like, no, I think she's she's a bit overrated. Like, y'all putting her in the same conversations as, like, a Megan Fox. And I'm over here like, brother. Like, bro, it was kind of insane. I saw a lot of people do, like a Sydney Sweeney versus Zendaya. And I'm over here like, they had beef? Brother, why are y'all trying to make Captain America Civil War versus, like, actresses from Euphoria? Where did that come from, bro? Is, like, Jacob Elordi, like, our version of Spider-Man? Like, where did that come from? I'm sorry, I'm gonna put it in annoying, because everybody was annoying together on this one. The Hazbin Hotel fandom. Brother, every single time, like, I'm gonna be real here, I do find some enjoyment in Hazbin Hotel. There is enjoyment to be had. They do got some songs that are bangers. However, bro, every single time I try to enjoy anything musical related, I am painfully reminded that, like, theater kids are just the most annoying demographic. Like, bro, theater kids never grew up. Okay, and I'm sorry, every single time that I think, like, an actor or an actress is a cool person, I have to remember that these were the theater kids in high school. And I'll say this right now, you theater kids do way too much. Like, y'all, brother, I remember being in math class one time, bro. I think it was, like, algebra. And I just remember minding my own business, and then I heard a loud bang, like somebody's desk completely fell over. I looked over. It was the star of the new Romeo and Juliet play that was going on at my local high school, and this chick fainted crossway, and we were all like, "Oh my goodness, she's unconscious!" And we went over to like check her, and then she literally did her Juliet monologue. It's like, "Oh Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?" I want to say that again. This chick, okay, passed out in class, woke up, and did the Juliet, like lines, because he was like, "I was just getting into the role." Y'all do way too much! Y'all do way too much! And I'm reminded that those people became actors and actresses, and that makes me not like a lot of actors and actresses. Like, I assume as an actor or an actress, you're just a bad or weirdo until proven otherwise. Now, take that, times that by 10. That is every single musical fan base. The only musical fan base that is pretty cool is, like, Epic the Musical. Everybody else is annoying, and we're going to cover another one in a second. But, bro, they were being kind of annoying because I don't think they understand how narratives are built. Like, bro, they were spending the entirety of the first 4 episodes being like, "Man, this character is so weak." When it's like, yeah, we have to set up stakes here. We have to set up the villain, so we have to let the good guy lose a little bit. That doesn't make him a fraud. That just makes it basic narrative setup. And they just don't understand that. I don't get it, bro. Y'all study plays and narratives for years, but yet don't know how to set it up. It's kind of insane, man. I'm going to put it in annoying. It really was just annoying. I might go and end it, but I'm going to put it right here. Nintendo fanboys. Dude, this is what bothers me with Nintendo fanboys. You guys don't know what points get made against you, or you guys know what points get made against you, and you literally resort to whataboutisms. Like, I'll say this right now. I remember, like we had the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out this year, and you had a whole bunch of people that were like, "Do not get a Nintendo Switch 2 for this, and this reason." Like, we could point to, like, literally some of the most anti-consumer practices that Nintendo goes to. Like, all the stuff that they do that is, like, bad. And then it does amazing records, and Nintendo fans come out and they say, "Oh, don't you feel silly now? Look at Nintendo Switch 2 did amazing. What do you say about that?" Brother, you proved our point. We also said that Nintendo fans can literally, like, they have such, like, Stockholm syndrome from Nintendo that they can raise the prices on you right in front of your eyes, and you'll say, "Thank you, sir. Can you please raise it again for me?" Like, that's... Yeah, you guys don't stand on business at all. Oh my goodness, man. Nintendo's going after Pal World. Oh, brother, I actually heard somebody say that, like, when I bring up, like, how bad the Pal World Nintendo lawsuit is, they'll say, "Well, it's actually not Nintendo's fault. It's the American copyright system that Nintendo is abusing." So let me get this straight. Okay, I can't take it. You are a very blatantly unserious person. I really can't have this conversation with you, mi amigo. Like, I'm sorry. Like, no. 2 things can be true at once. Nintendo can be one of the greediest companies there is. And then here comes the whataboutisms. Well, what about PlayStation? PlayStation fans organized a boycott of the PS5 Pro. It's one of the worst-selling consoles of all time when it comes to PlayStation. Oh, well, what about this? What about this? They boycotted Helldivers 2 because they required a PSN login, because people at PlayStation fanboys, okay, would rather boycott the game than force people on PC to get a PlayStation Network account. Brother, I'm sorry, dude. PlayStation fans infinitely stand on business way more than Nintendo does, bro. You guys are literal nostalgia simps that they can literally just, like, waft a Mario Kart world at you, and you will say, "Thank you, here's my money, and I will never complain ever again." And in fact, anybody else that complains, I'm gonna say that they're bad people. You guys are the Disney adults of gaming, and it's so annoying, bro. Like, Some people were like, when I did the Game of the Year, it's like, why didn't you include Nintendo games? I'm gonna be real, bro. I just don't want to involve the Nintendo adults in this conversation. I think Breath of the Wild is an amazing game. 100% an amazing game. Tears of the Kingdom, an amazing game. Y'all take it to a point where we literally can't have any level of discussion because you'll say this, but what about this? We can't. Calm it down, brother. I'm sorry. Nintendo's not gonna let you hit lil bro. End it. End the simping streak, please. The Wicked fan base. Dude! What is going on with Ariana and Cynthia, dog? Like, I thought it was a joke. Like, it was one of those things that I was, like, passively paying attention to. And then, like, I see the Meat Canyon animation, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny. It can't be that bad. No, it is that bad. Like, what's actually going on? And like, here's the thing, dog. Like, it's beyond, like, oh, okay, they're probably, like, together. It's like, no, they're making this more weird than it has to be. Like, I'm starting to think there's some mental problems going on here. Like, I'm getting kind of concerned here, okay? And here's another thing. If you think the Hazbin Hotel fandom is bad, brother, the Wicked community is so bad. I'm gonna be real here, dog. If you sing along from the beginning of the movie to the end, and when I mean by sing along, you're singing a song that hasn't even happened yet. I'm gonna say that one more time so everybody in the back can hear. If you're singing along to a song that's in the movie that hasn't even happened yet, you should be banned from every single movie theater in existence. You are brother, like, you should watch it at home, preferably in a soundproofed room. I can't. Who sings along to a song from a movie that isn't even on? We're literally in, like, the opening 10 minutes of the movie, and somebody's over here, like, stop! Please, be a little, like, bring it in. Bring it in. Brother, Wicked fans are the Swifties of the musical community, dog. I'm putting this, end it, please. The Look-Smack-Sing community. Dude. Here's the truth, man. Okay, I get it to a certain degree. Like, no. I don't care what it requires, but, like, if it required this for you to understand that you need to brush your teeth and, like, cut your hair, sleep 8 hours a night. Like, brother, I'm sorry. I don't care how you came to that conclusion. It's just concerning that it took this for you to come to this conclusion. But, like, then it gets to a point where, like, I'm seeing this guy named Clav be like, hey, all you guys are subhuman looking. Like, bro, calm it down. And I think this is the part that bothers me. Like, it's always these types that'll be like, hey, listen, combat sports are completely useless. But if you try me, I will knock your block off. You'll do nothing, bro. I could backhand you in front of your loved ones and you would do nothing to me. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I need you to calm it down a little bit. Train combat sports then, bro. There's no reason to train combat sports. Brother, it's so funny that, like, the people that say there's no reason to train combat sports are, like, the quickest to threaten violence. Brother, you can't threaten something that you cannot do, okay? Actually, no. You want to play this game where it's like anybody that even slightly wrongs you or mogs you, that you're going to threaten them with some level of violence, brother? Okay, you make threats, we make promises, okay? No, I'm going to need you to calm it down a little bit, okay? Listen, you do your Look-Smack-Sing thing. Yo, please, go get a surgery where you can, like enlarge your chin or square it off with titanium rods. Oh my goodness. And then when he started talking about, I will actually have an indestructible chin, dude. I will never be able to KO. That's not how that works! Oh my gosh, bro. Of course this guy thinks, well, if I have a hard chin, I can't get KO'd. No, bro. You'll be easier to get KO'd. Brother, the whole reason when people get KO'd and why it's like for the chin, it's for the temple, it's the rotation of your head that causes your brain to go from one side to the other, and that's the thing that actually KOs you. It's the distribution of force from whatever's coming from a fist, a kick, a sin bone. Here, rotation, you're going down. I can't. And we're just talking striking, bro. This man has never grappled a day in his life, brother. He Look-Smacks everything except for them ears, dog, bro. I'm sorry, that's the one problem that it comes with me, because whenever we're talking about, like, red pill or Look-Smack-Sing, the one part that they always will look over, and then they'll, like, throw shots at, like, martial artists, because they'll be like, okay, well, who would do that? Listen, man. Then stop threatening violence with literally everybody that, like has something to bring up against you, as if you know what you're doing if it were to come to that. Listen, man, go tell people to sleep 8 hours a night, go tell them to brush their teeth, do their hair. But if there comes a point where I'm like, brother, take it back a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put this, and it's kind of funny. It is ultimately kind of a funny community, because it will end at a certain degree, because it's also like, brother, you can be really good looking, but if you're still not pulling, it's because you have zero charisma. And I've seen Clap Talk. Charisma, we're kind of lacking a little bit. It's a little bit robotic, but I get it. I'm going to put it in kind of funny, though. And there you go. Those are 2025 trends and memes, okay? If you enjoyed this video, please consider like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 300,000 subscribers before the end of the year. 500,000 before the release of GTA 6 is the goal. And I'm going to be real with you. I think we got a chance at 500,000 before the release of GTA 6. So hit the bell icon to stay notified, and I will see you all in the next video. Adios, guys.